Yes, what's going on, people? This is the Get Up Show. It's your boy Myles in the building, and joining me on the phone all the way in Norway is Flores. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm not too bad. Glad to catch up with you on the phone as well. So, for those who don't know much about you, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, the key facts that people need to know?
I'm an R&B electronic artist. I'm from the States, but I'm based out of Norway, and I have an EP coming up. I'm working with the Matthew Times Boy, and I have a couple singles out now. So
yeah, there we go. Let's talk about Oceans first, because that is a very, very nice single.
Yes.
And you know what? It's got a really, like you said, it's got electro R&B vibe to it. And you know what? I really like the crackle and the glitch effect on there. It sounds... Yeah.
We like to have that kind of old school, just a little bit of a grit to the sound.
Yes. What made you kind of go down that angle and choose that?
Because I know that Timothy is his name, but Matt's Time Joy, he's already a little bit more on the electronic R&B side, and I added my R&B and soul, and we just kind of mixed it together to make something that it's not like everything out there right now, so we're trying not to follow trends or anything in music.
Yeah, no, because you know what, it definitely does sound very fresh and organic. It definitely seems kind of a new sound. Not many people have been kind of tapping into that. Do you know what I mean, at the moment?
Yeah, it's a little scary to be too different, but we're trying to take some risks.
But it works. That's the main thing. That's the main thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
But what attracted you to referencing the ocean or using that? Is there a deeper meaning behind that, or?
Yes, actually, I was going through a breakup, and so it's a little cliche, but it's kind of like when you're with someone for a really long time, and then you just see yourself as that person, and then when you're trying to separate, then it's so difficult because you feel like you're just so deeply involved with them. It's almost impossible. So that's kind of the undertone on the song that I tried to put out there.
Yeah, but it works. That's the main thing as well, because everyone, when it comes to the ocean as well, because it's kind of a calm vibe, and it's some of the lyrics are you kind of loop over it, people can kind of drift away and reflect in their own way with it. Do you know?
Yes. I try to keep the lyrics as general as possible, so people can relate to it, and no matter if you're a girl or a guy, and no matter what situation, any relationship, you can feel like you understand.
Yeah, you lot are definitely acing it, smashing it out of the park with that, so that's good.
Yeah.
But it's the second time, like you said, you work with Matthew Times Joy as well, Afterglow as well, from last year.
Yes.
So are you two kind of working together on this EP, or how is that working?
Yes, we decided that we would do exclusively be between him and I, because we work pretty fast together, and I'm going through his label, True Colors. So it's been very kind of just happened very naturally, and we've been working for over a year now, so we really understand each other when we work. It's really easy to he just gets my style and what I like, and so we're a very good match.
See, that's always good to have the chemistry and that synergy between producer and artist.
Yes, absolutely. It's like being married or something. It's really difficult.
Music marriage right there, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm happy to tell you that Oceans is Westside Track of the Week. So I'd like you to introduce the track for us.
Thank you. My name is Flores. This is Oceans.
So, like we were saying earlier, the sound, not many people are tapping in, you're taking a risk. At the moment, when you look back, who kind of influenced your music? Who influenced your sound when you were younger?
I had a lot of influences growing up. I'm Latin, so there's a lot of like Selena. I don't know if you know her.
I haven't heard of her.
No, she's from the 90s, but she's she's like Jennifer Lopez for the Latin community.
J-Lo.
But her and my brothers and sisters, they're much older than me, so they raised me on like Depeche Mode and Tori Amos and Lauryn Hill, Tupac, because I grew up in East LA, so it had more West Coast rap that we listened to.
Yeah, with the last couple of names you just dropped there, definitely.
Yes, so I have so many influences growing up that it just kind of made sense to have something not like, so traditional R&B, which you would hear from like a Justin Bieber or something like this.
That's true. No, so it's never going to be too late to say sorry then. But it's nice to have that mix. So kind of what brought you to Norway then, if you was growing up on the west coast of USA?
Well, I came out here, I fell in love.
Oh, okay.
And then I stayed here. But I love it here. It's a great country. It's a really nice place for personally with the system that they have here. It's amazing.
You're not being forced to say that right now because you're in the country, right? just making sure.
I mean, the weather it sucks. I will admit.
Yeah.
The weather can be harsh.
To be honest,
but
it's about the same in England. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I think so.
So when it comes to weather, we could just never have a debate because
Yeah.
But what is the music out there like in Norway then? Is it kind of follow US trends or other European trends, or have they got their own kind of sound?
Well, they do. It's kind of like a Scandinavian kind of pop that they have here.
Okay.
They have I think Aurora. She's really big. I think everywhere right now.
Yeah.
And she's like kind of the quintessential Scandinavian pop artist.
Okay.
Alternative pop artist. But that's really big. Pop is huge, and they follow a lot of the American trends, and they have these dansebanda. It's like a dance band, but they're kind of like folk music.
Okay.
That's enormous here.
I'm glad you've got the definitions and the way you say it down to a T, because the thing is, has it got the word you said, is it danseda?
Dansebanda.
Okay. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah. Let's move away from Norwegian definitions. But
yes, they're like a country music out here, but they're huge.
It sounds
huge.
Cool, but I have to check it out. Because for me, from when I looked at Norway, I was looking at Norwegian music, for more of a R&B kind of vibe. I saw Madcon, Nico and Vince. You got Kygo, more dance, and then Winter as well.
Yeah, but those are they're like the crossovers. They're big artists here. They're celebrities. Well, Nico and Vince is celebrity everywhere now.
It's true. But what?
They have really good R&B artists, a new guy named Omar. He's really good, and we have Truls, and there's Astrid Sneeplus. She's really great too.
Okay.
There's a lot of promising new R&B, but it's really new here, It's in the baby stage of R&B.
So you're not really being able to go to the clubs and dance too much?
No.
It's more of the, I'm going to get the name wrong. I was going to say more of the dancer, I don't know. Oh dear, yeah.
Yeah, and techno, that's really big too here.
Yeah.
In the clubs.
So are you working with any of the names you just mentioned, or are you just going to literally focus on working with Myles?
Right now, just for the moment, for this EP till we wrap it up, probably by the end of the year, and then have a video for one of the next singles. But then I'll be working with other producers as well. It's just, a matter of which one makes the cut, for the future.
That's true. You know what? Let's get into another one of your tracks. Let's get into Afterglow. I like this one as well. So I'll let you introduce the track for us again.
My name is Flores, and you will be listening to Afterglow.
That was Afterglow, produced by Must Times Joy as well, which is come from the forthcoming EP, which a lot of people are kind of waiting to hear at the moment as well. So have you got a specific date yet, or is there an official name for the EP?
I haven't, to be honest, decided a name for the EP just yet. I figured that when I have the next songs done, because we have so many songs and we need to kind of go through and then select which ones are the best to put on the next. So we're just kind of trying to scan through everything we have, but I don't have a name just yet at the moment.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Sometimes it gets to the point where when you finish like the whole project, then it's like, I've got a name. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yes, that's what I'm waiting for, that moment.
Hopefully it comes soon. But
I hope so.
what can we expect the same kind of vibes from the rest of the EP as the first 2 tracks, or are you going to switch it up, or how's it going to work?
Yeah, I think we're going to probably switch it up with a more upbeat tune for the next one, and then I'm hoping that we have like the grand finale is the best one that we release, but we're still kind of debating on which one is that.
Ooh.
At the moment. So
debates in the studio. I'm sure you're going to choose the right one anyway, though.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Definitely. Okay, so yeah, the True Colours label. So are you kind of one of the heads of it, or are you kind of signed to it? How's it work?
I'm not exclusively signed to True Colours, but they manage me.
Okay.
So I work through them, and any kind of promotional or things that the business side goes through them, but where I'm not signed to an agreement, it's purely like we have invested in this project ourselves out of our own pockets. It's very personal for us to do this.
Well, yeah. Well, it's going to definitely expand, and you know, if it's personal, that means that the raw emotion is going to be in the tracks as well. So that's good. So I'm looking forward to seeing more if you decide to continue working beyond the EP and all that. So yeah, I guess the final question would be, what is the plan for the rest of the year and summer?
Well, right now we're going to probably, once we select the next single, we'll be doing a video for it and maybe some short visuals for Afterglow and Oceans.
Okay.
And that's really exciting. So we're working with some Norwegian directors. So it's really, we have so many good, talented directors here. Yeah. So that's exciting that we'll be looking at from the summer to the autumn, and then of course by the end of the year we'll have the EP done. So
okay, is Ocean, I know it's going to be like very cliche, but is Oceans going to be filmed in an ocean?
Well, here in Norway they have the most like extraordinary fjords.
Okay.
And here we have in Stavanger, where I'm living, they have some of the most beautiful places, I think, in the world. So we will have there's so much to use here, natural.
Yeah.
So probably have something in there regarding Norwegian beauty in the...
Well, yeah, we better than, just kind of go to, a local swimming pool or somewhere, and just, pretending to be in an ocean. It's like, why is the water so blue? Like, light blue, like the swimming pool. It's like, no, it's the ocean. Leave me alone. But Flores, thank you for chatting to me today, and I hope the EP and everything goes well.
Yes, thank you so much. I really enjoyed it.
I'm glad you did. That's always a good sign. Okay, well, that was me and Flores on the phone. Keep it locked right here. This is the Get Up Show. It's your boy Myles.